Hey gang, my name's S1, I'm a writer from Montreal, Canada. Here's a couple of my pieces. Here's my new channel. Hope you enjoy it. Started having camera issues that day actually with my main camera. You'll see that it's pretty dark even though it was raining outside at some point. But it got really dark. Also, we're in a tunnel. You know how it goes. So that's my sketch. Next to me is SAWR from our crew, DNW, the Night Riders. We actually have a cool documentary coming out very soon. I'll let you guys know about that. I'll keep you posted. I'll make DVD copies and USB copies of that documentary. But obviously I'll stream it on the channel at some point, maybe in episodes. I'll do a couple of different ones. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like a copy. I'm not one to sell my services and such. Not out here to make money. I'm just out here to actually watch myself, because once I'm done painting, I go home. I get very sad. I get very down on myself because I'm like, oh man, I wish I was still there. I wish I could just sit by the wall that I just painted and kind of smell that paint drying smell. And like sit there and sketch and sit there and just look at my piece. I just enjoy that so much. And living in Canada, it's a pain in the ass because it snows. And when it snows, it gets cold. When it gets cold, it gets really cold. Like to the point that the paint freezes on the wall. And if you go back in the spring, your piece leaks because the paint thaws. Like, it's crazy. It gets a minus 20, minus 30 degrees Celsius, plus the snow, plus the wind. Yeah. Got lucky actually this year in 2024 because got a really mild winter, and actually on one day last week I was able to go paint. This piece here is actually in August 2023, the first one I'm uploading now, but I was able to go paint last week in February in Canada, and it was nice and warm, 5 degrees. Was able to finish my piece in a few hours. Turned out pretty nice too. I'll put it up soon. On this piece here, we tried to match our colors. We did different designs because we have different styles, but we used the same colors so it would match in the end. And it's kind of interesting to see we're under a highway. The highway has two separate ways to go on. So in the middle, there's a hole to provide light in the tunnel. So it kind of looks like we're having God's light shining down on us. Which kind of makes it hard because when it gets a little darker, you get that stream of light in the middle and everything else is dark. But it makes for a nice little light show. We're using Montana hardcore paints, Montana 94. And the color we chose for the outline of the piece and the 3D is Vampire Purple. Pretty damn nice color. That's what I meant. Like, it started to rain outside for a bit and it got pretty dark, but the sensor on my camera, on my main camera, doesn't really capture light all that much unless I put it on night mode, which is really weird, especially during the day. We can still see what's going on. The camera actually died on me that day, not too long after I've done my outline. I was doing my 3D, doing all the effects inside, and the camera just stopped working. Just like the whole beginning of the piece, it didn't record anything at all. I got 2 video files total for this. So you'll get some of the live painting and everything else is from the time lapse on my iPhone. Let me know in the comments if you guys prefer seeing the time lapse. I do enjoy it a lot. Like, I get to see the full process very rapidly. So actually when I get home and I start editing, I just put all the time lapse end to end and I just watch it a few times. I just like seeing the whole piece getting done in super fast motion. That's what I like. That's why I do it. Just to rewatch it afterwards. You know, like seeing a picture once it's done is fun, like it's nice and you get to see it and show it and whatever. But it's not the same as watching yourself doing the whole thing. I find it kind of painstaking to watch, well, maybe it's because I'm watching myself, right? But to watch myself just doing a fill-in or just doing the outlines like this, I find it slow. That's just me. Maybe just me. Let me know. You'll notice we're on a bike path as well, and when people come into the tunnel, they take a sharp turn, like a 90-degree turn, and come right into the tunnel. Sometimes some people on bikes can get pretty fast. If we don't watch our, keep an eye on our six, man, we get run over by a bike. Never happened to me, it happened to a few friends of mine, and I'll let you know, man, it seems very painful. It really pisses you off when you're trying to do your piece. You're in your own little world and you're just concentrating on your lines, on your colors, on your effects. And then out of the blue, somebody zooms by. You just hear the bell from their bikes just going ding ding, and you're scared shitless. I like that color combo too. I find that the green really pops against the orange. And then with the purple 3D, that's gonna look super nice too. Can I just skip to the end? Just like that, just right now, just skip to the end? Show you guys the final piece? I don't like waiting, kind of impatient. Actually, out of the 6 people in our crew, only 2 of us do characters, and it's not me. And 2 of us do insane backgrounds. That's also not me. But I vowed to practice that this year. So in 2024, I'm going to try to do more background designs. I've started a bit during Halloween of 2023 to do backgrounds and to try out different things. And I've started drawing out characters. So I'll see if I can make this like a good goal in 2024 to eventually become good at doing characters. Maybe like not realistic, more cartoonish, but to do something else than just, you know, my piece with a couple of fumes in the background. When I put up the Halloween one, you'll see what I mean. Like I did a nice one with a castle and some bats and a few things in the background, so that's pretty cool. But it's very basic, that's all I can do. Also just started painting again after 15 years of not painting. I took a long break doing a film production career, so I'm focusing on that. But I do need something else to do in my life that does not work. And for me, painting and watching the videos afterwards is just very enjoyable, very peaceful for me. So it's kind of like meditating. I just choose to eventually, what I've chosen to do is to share them online. So Let me know if you like him. Let me know if you like something about the videos, if you'd like to see something else, more of something else. Any color patterns that are interesting, if there's any characters I should try to do. Something simple. Bear in mind, I'm not good at doing them. At some point you'd think it's getting like nighttime outside, it's getting super dark, and it's actually just raining a bit. I gotta get a new camera. But when I do only the GoPro and only the time lapse on the iPhone, colors are superb. So it might just be my old JVC Vario HDD camera that only does 720p. I've had it in 2007. It's been a while. It's almost 20 years, man. All right, we're getting close to the end here. I don't have a lot of footage of everything else, so here, take a look at the time lapse. Back to the darkness. Wish you could see right now how cool this purple is. Also, this is my first time recording a narration for a video. I apologize if the audio is off. I don't have a professional mic. I'm just recording this directly on my iPhone. So, by the way, you might notice that I keep holding my can sideways when I do it. Oh, there's the sun. Not sure what happened to the camera. But yeah, I hold my can sideways so I can measure the width of my 3D. I always make the width of my 3D the length of a can. That way I can make sure that my lines, my thickness is the same everywhere. Oh, there we go. You can see some of that nice purple popping out. The dark is actually not black, it's actually purple, but yeah. This is what the wall looks like with the two of us, S1, S-O-N-E, and SAWR, S-A-W-R. And a final look at the piece. All right, let me know if you guys enjoyed this. Take care. See you soon, gang.